Hey there, juicy people. A couple weeks ago, I went to a presentation on AI, and since then, I have been diving into all that it takes to build a custom agent. And so I thought I'd bring you along on my journey as I learn and grow how to best serve and support sales and CS agents in their business as we grow through AI tools. So, that said, one of the things I'm going to share today has been the most interesting and enlightening for me is that within the AI space, there are multiple brains, also known as the LL models. And you might know this as Chat, you might know this as Claude. And I think what I didn't realize, and that what a lot of people don't realize, is that there's multiple models. And so the LLM is the large language model, which is trained and put together through data and training of the data um, to kind of create this whole database of knowledge that they can draw on. And each of those is programmed to do a different thing. And so when you're connecting it into a custom agent or creating your own bot, you can choose which of these and you can choose for which purpose. So for example, if you're doing a lot of graphics or creative things, then you might want one model. And if you just want something quick, cheap, fast, the free version of Perplexity is probably going to be great. And so that was really interesting to me. So I just put together this quick little cheat sheet. Um, so Claude is my personal favorite, and how I chose Claude when I initially started working with AI was I gave the same prompts to multiple um, different platforms and then saw what responses I got. And then I would sometimes take in the response from Claude and plug it into Perplexity and right and play it around that way. And so sometimes I still do that. And I think when you plug multiple pieces of AI together, you can get some really, really powerful outcomes. But that's how I've learned to think about the various models. But that said, this was kind of new to me, seeing that there's three different models and they mean different things. And you probably see this if you are using your AI tool and it says our resources are limited, we're going to give you only access to this today, right? So this is what they're doing. It's basically a combination of um, all of the data, all of the complex reasoning versus a very, very pared down light version to give you quicker and more responsive action. So this is kind of a little cheat sheet. So we've got Haiku, which is good for speed and affordability. Sonnet, intelligence and speed and is a great balance. And then Opus is your most powerful. So when you're going through, you can actually select which one you want to ask the question for. Now, when you have a paid account for Claude or some other, it will give you more options. And when you have the free account, it most likely is always going to give you the lowest price option. And then if you have bought into the portal or the control panel and are paying for API credits because you're interlinking these into something that has memory, then you will pay a little bit more as you go up the scale. So this is Claude. Here's kind of the models, the primary models for ChatGPT, which is an OpenAI brand. So GPT-40 is going to be great for multinodal tasks. You want text and images. GPT 4.1 is going to be something I often use my chat as like a thought partner. So, hey, I want to think through how to solve this problem. It's going to be better at giving you feedback. And then the mini is great for quick research, and that's going to cost you the least. So, for example, if you're using it to just do research on someone you have a meeting with in the next, in the next day, it might just give you some quick thoughts and put things at your fingertips. It's also going to be really great for search. So if you've got an application where you need to say ingest a bunch of data and then have quick access to finding specific things within that data, this is going to be a great tool for that. And then when you need updated data, so maybe I didn't word that correctly, but it's going to be more current, because as you sometimes see in the early days, chat would say, hey, we've got, I only know up until April of 2021. And so that was all you had. Well, this is going to give you more advanced data. And then Perplexity is another great one. Oh, did I lose? Oh no, I lost the Google. Shucks. Okay, so just I guess know that Google also has quite a variety. Um, and I'll drop in the notes, the link to the various Google choices. But Google also has an array of choices. And actually, I'm hearing a lot of great things about Google. I've not used it much myself, but the more I dig into to learning to build these more complex tools, I find that Google is a great product for a great price. So that might be something to put um, into your hat. So that's all I've got for today. But I hope you will give me a follow and follow along as we learn and grow and bring this AI tool into our daily lives.